Hello, hello. Welcome everyone. When you join, let me know you're there. We're a little early, so I'll give it a couple more minutes. Playing with my bracelets, trying to get them on. Nice to have something to dress up for. Hello, Mary Beth. Welcome, welcome. Glad you could join. Hello, Tiffany. I actually have a question for you, Tiffany. Glad to see you. I'll be following up tomorrow. Diane Webster, hello. Hello, Janet. Janet, I watched the video and I think it's fixed now. So thank you for that heads up. It was down for a couple minutes, but it's back up. Hello, Lisa. Lisa won one of the books last week. I hope you received it. Mary Beth again. And there's Terry Bradley. Hello, Terry. So good to have you here. It's a couple minutes before 7. I think we got another minute. I'm just trying to put this bracelet on. I got all dressed up for you guys tonight. All dressed up with nowhere to go. Yes, I'm going to write a song. That's my theme song. But it's awful fun to take all of my fun clothes out and get ready for a really great program tonight on winter pastels. I don't know about you guys, but right around this time of year. Hello, Erin Gill. Happy Wednesday to you too. I don't know about you guys, but once Valentine's Day is over, I am like, bring on spring. So it was bright and sunny here in the Northeast today, but it was freezing. And I love when it's sunny and we're heading into March. And for those of you that live in this neck of the woods, it's definitely staying lighter longer, which just is such a gift. I get excited. And I think if you guys have been, hello, Michelle Maloney. Hello, Karen Adams. If you guys have been following and watching, I definitely have about 5 different wardrobes. I have my early fall, my Thanksgiving colors. I definitely go into my Christmas colors. I do a lot of red. I do a lot of black and gold too at Christmas time. And then when the new year starts, hello, Cindy Wellahan. Thank you so much for coming. Hello, Carol Clement. Hello, Cindy again. And hello, Jean Dustin. So glad you're here. But once January hits, and I'm kind of done with the green and the red and a lot of the black, I go into a lot of the primary colors. So those of you that have been watching for a while, the first video in January, I had that cobalt blue that I wore so much on Zoom in January. And I got that blouse at Ann Taylor. Ann Taylor, by the way, has just some fabulous pickings right now. And then, of course, when we get into February, we start, you start wearing red. And last week, completely by accident, hello, Sarah Zengo. Completely by accident, I put the light pink cashmere sweater with the red, and that was a big hit. So once I got the pink on me, and it's definitely, I'm definitely, as I age, I definitely do better with the softer colors by my skin. That doesn't mean that I'm ever giving up my black. I know how to make black work as well. But I'm just having so much fun with these cashmere sweaters, and I love the neckline on them. The one I had on today in the video. Did anybody see the video today? I hope you saw the video. But I had that one on backwards because this is an older cashmere sweater and the V is really low for camera. So I just turned it around. And I do that a lot, especially this time of year, because you can put a scarf or jacket over it. But that was my trick. And I think some of the challenge on doing the videos, not the challenge, but some of my prep is I try to wear something very neutral and not fussy so that you guys can really see the clothes. So there's a lot of prep that goes in. And hello, Alexandra, so glad that you're here. This is your program, girl. You wear color better than anyone that I know. So let me know what you liked about the video. And what I thought I would do tonight is show you all the pieces that didn't make the video. I feel like I'm in an Easter parade over here. I have so much pastels and grays, and I figured out how to wear the pastels with camel this weekend, which was kind of cool. So I'm going to show you as much as I can in 30 minutes. How's that sound? Is that good? So the first thing I did, so I came up with the idea for winter pastels, about 3 weeks ago. So when I get a bee in my bonnet, I start thinking. And the first thing that I do before I go to the store, before I shop, and this is true whether I'm planning the video, shopping for a client, I do a lot of shopping for our Stellar Style class. There's a couple Stellar Style girls up here. Please, if you're enjoying it, please let the group know what you're loving about it. But I've got a lot of different things that I've kind of got in my head right now. I've got the videos, I've got Stellar Style, I have my clients, I have myself, but I always start in my closet and the client's closet. So the first thing I did for the video today, and if you watched it, you saw it, I went to my spring summer wardrobe and I immediately grabbed this shirt, which, oh my goodness, this should really write me a check. I've had this shirt. I found it on the sale rack. It's a Vince, one of my favorite brands, just because it really fits me. I must have picked this up about 5 years ago. I love it with the silver zipper, and it lives in my summer spring closet. And I went and grabbed it. And this jacket, I like wearing jackets that aren't super conservative, and I still have a couple meetings every once in a while that a jacket is nice for, but I've got a women's conference coming up next week, and I'm definitely going to wear the jacket with this really pretty peachy mauvey top. What's the word? Blush is the word. I'm having like a love affair with blush right now. I think it really lightens up a winter wardrobe, and it's just fresh, and it's a great neutral. So the other reason why this works so well is that gray zipper, the silver zipper goes with the gray. And this looks, I actually tested it on Zoom because I do that a lot too. I do a lot for clients as well. I sometimes have a client call, and we do, if they're doing a presentation, I watch the presentation. And because Zoom really cuts you off, we do a lot of visual prep, and including, I'm also, those of you that don't know it, I'm an executive coach too. That's my side gig. So a lot of my clients I'm helping prepare for the presentation, but I'm also making sure that their visual presentation is really matching their messaging, because how we dress and how we show up is a huge piece of personal branding, communication, and I feel that when people feel really good and they're not fidgeting, and their color and their style is spot on and it's appropriate, and sometimes it's dressy, sometimes it's more casual today, that's the energy and the connectivity that your audience really responds to. So I'm kind of like a scientist with this stuff, the shapes, the collars, but this on Zoom looked beautiful. So that's where I started today for the video. The next thing that I did was I hit my drawers, my jewelry, and I know I'm a complete wackadoodle because I love this stuff, and this is like playing, it's like an art project. So I have a big tray, and I put, if June Tartar's out there, June makes these beautiful necklaces and we sell them. So I grabbed some of my June stock, but I knew this would look beautiful with the pastels. It didn't make the cut, sorry June, but it definitely looks great. This is another June necklace. Diane Webster, if you're looking, these might be coming to you. Diane is a big fan of June's things. Alexandra on the line is as well. But June, whenever, like these crystals, when you put them on with pastels, they start to take on the color that you're putting them with. And these are June's signature lariats, which I love because you can really manipulate where they sit and where they fall. Another trick about crystals, for those of you of a certain age out there, I have been doing this trick for years with my clients. I had crystal earrings on today, I took them off, but they deflect light beautifully. So I've been using these as an anti-age trick and technique for years. They are just they're just beautiful, and of course June's are so high end, and they're all real, and she beads them. And when I say high end, though, her pricing is amazing. I think she does special pricing for our peeps. But I forgot about this, June. I don't know if you're getting this, Diane. I think this might be staying with me. But I went in. I even got my pink glasses out to show you. And I had this scarf that I love. I had it on the video and I threw it on. This I've had for a long time. And I love this time of year. I start to move away from my heavy scarves, my really thick wool and dark. And this is a rayon. It's still, you know, one of the beautiful things about this scarf is it's got brown in it, it's got pink, it's got yellow. Like, look at it with all of the sweaters. We'll get to the sweaters in a minute, but look at it with all the sweaters that I showed today. Like, it's just, hope you can see this. It's just gorgeous. So I got my scarf out. My only disappointment today was I get rid of a lot. I hold on to my really good stuff. I think you're seeing that. I just love my clothes. It's like I have little shrines and closets for certain categories. But I had a pink vest that I actually bought when I bought this scarf, and I gave it away. Can't remember who I gave it to somebody, just because the color wasn't totally perfect for me, and I'm kind of bummed I gave it away now, because I would have been able to make it work with my current hairstyle. My hair was a lot shorter when I had it. Scarves, I could have definitely made it work, and I don't give up too much that I regret, but that's a piece that I did. And another philosophy that I really follow is whenever I bring things into the house, I try to release things. So whether it's charity, whether it's consignment, I give away a lot of stuff because I want, like, my winners to be the winners, and I don't want things that don't make, you know, when you start adding too much, you can no longer see what you have. So that's how I kind of got set up today. Oh, I also hit my lingerie drawer, and, you know, having a couple of nice, like, this is a really great camisole. I don't wear a lot of shapewear in general. I am a mom of twins, and for whatever reason, tight things around my torso, they're just really difficult for me to wear. But this one is light, and I feel like when I have like a light sweater on, like I had this on today, this was my foundation piece. It helped keep the sweater in place. It's nude, so it didn't show through, and I really felt like it slimmed me out. So I wanted to show, when you start wearing lighter colors on the top half of your torso, sometimes having just the right underpinnings is a good thing. And I even found this. This is so funny. I got this. I had this dress last summer. I hope there's no men watching this. But I got this beautiful dress last summer. It's at my, I was going to show it to you, but it's in my cape closet, and I couldn't wear it without a bra. So I got this at Free People, and the dress is mostly yellow, and it was a tie-dye with a little bit of this lilac, and this just totally worked with it. So whenever you have some of these lighter pieces, you definitely got to pay attention to the undergarments. So as I continued around my house looking like, what would these guys love? What goes with pastel? Like, I dug out this little bad boy. Haven't had this on in a long time, but I've had this 20 years. I swear I have. It's like this little faux, I think Elizabeth Fergala gave it to me if she's on the line tonight. She's a stylist on our team. But, you know, this little light fur scarf with some of these pretty pastel sweaters keeps you looking winter and warm and cozy. I love this. I don't want to take it off. I'm going to be wearing this again. Sometimes when you get a shift in your head, you start digging things out, and all of a sudden you start wearing them again. But you know, I love that piece. I also hit my shoes because people have a lot of questions about what they wear on their feet. in the winter when they start lightening up their clothes. Some people avoid lightening up their clothes because it's just too complicated. They have all black footwear and they just don't want to deal with it. My solution a lot of times are gray booties. So again, you can just see how the gray is softer. Hope you guys can see this. My screen has got all comments on it, so it's hard for me to see. But I got my son, Tim. Tim was my tech consultant again today. He told me how to set up my laptop so that I could watch the comments. So I guess I can see it over there. But you can see the gray looks really great with that. So I went through my shoes. Those of you that have been watching these lives for a while, these little white booties, boy, did they get a lot of attention when we had them on the live at the beginning of the year. But again, you can really see how they look so pretty with these soft winter pastels. So I got my boots out. Then I did go to the mall to see what was out there. And that's where I came up with these fabulous sweaters. Aren't they just so pretty? I know Mary McNally, you went a little nutso. Sarah went a little nutso. Mary is tall. Sarah is very petite, and I'm right in the middle of the two of them. So with these pretty, this is Ann Taylor, by the way. Isn't that so pretty? If you're on the petite side and you still want to wear these really fun, cozy sweaters, and this is a major trend right now, not just in pastels. I actually picked up one, like an oatmeal one, that I just love because I know I'm gonna kill it in the fall, and it was on sale. Everything's on sale, by the way. Ann Taylor, they're like giving the stuff away. But if you're on the petite side and you put this on and you start to feel like you're drowning, and I put them on and they're big on me, there's a couple of styling techniques. The first one is grab a white shirt. And there's a reason why a white shirt is called a closet essential, because it comes in super handy. You guys have seen this white shirt probably on, today was our 21st video, by the way. Happy 21st. This white shirt's probably been on 5 of the videos at this point. It's just so handy. But you see how you start to fill the neck in. And what that does is it starts to shrink the eye in, and it makes the whole look feel a little bit more structured. Now the pant choice with this, and I didn't bring them down, they're in my closet, I didn't grab them. Oh well, are the more relaxed jeans that you're seeing. So I'm a skinny girl jean, and I love my skinnies. But when you put on the new jeans that are a little more relaxed, they've got more room in the thigh, it's a sweet look, it's a sweet feeling. And you're seeing these sweaters come into the market that really connect to this whole relaxed vibe. And a lot of it, I think, is being fueled by the pandemic. People wanting cozy, people wanting comfortable, people sitting at their desks. But that's one way that you can kind of shrink the look. And then if you're wearing it with a bottom that's equally relaxed, the whole thing kind of connects. If you're wearing it with a really skinny bottom, the top looks a little bit bigger. Then you can add, if you want, what else do I have here? You know, you can throw on a long necklace. And by the way, pastel on pastel is so cool when you know what you're doing. But the name of the game is to get it all out of your closet and start playing. So then, after I landed on some of these cool sweaters, I got 3, gonna keep 1. And then I came across these skirts, which are so awesome. So these are coming in for spring, but look what happens when you put that with, can you guys see that? Like, how pretty is that? And then if you put the gray boot on with it, you know, you've got to, not for everybody, might be too much color, but even if you did, you know, black with that and a black boot. But I found these skirts, they caught my eye, and I've been playing with them, and they've been sitting here in the office with me, and I just think they're really awesome because you can go right into spring with these. Summer, flip-flops, sandals, high heels, boots. You know, the rules are just all over the place now. So I wanted to show you that. And what else? And I also know that people, you know, this time of year, I'm a big fan of having a coat, a raincoat with a hood. So if you can find them, this was not on sale. Out of everything that I purchased this for our Stellar Style class this week. But it's just so sharp. I guess that blush color. So if you're really sick of black and dark, you know, finding these with a hood right around now is a good strategy. So how are we doing for time, Sarah? I think we're at 7:20. You guys like what you're seeing? I wanted to show you guys this. So I don't know why, but this totally caught my eye. So these are my good camel trousers. And I'm going to take the necklace off. But I think that the yellow really works with the camel. What do you guys think? I thought that was really kind of cool. I'd have to have the right boot, the right shoe, but it's been sitting in my office all week, and my eye just kept going to it. So I wanted to share that with you. And I have my, you know, I am comfy and cozy for you guys. These are the gray leggings I showed on the video a couple weeks ago. And I got to tell you, I am like a black legging girl, and I'm loving these gray. So I think my whole palette is changing. So let me jump in and read some of the comments. Let's see. I see. Love the outfit. I don't know what outfit now. We all need something to shrug off the February blogs. I agree, Mary Beth. You know, clothing. One of the reasons why we're doing Beyond Dressing Well is because we're all home. We have great information to share. We love what we do, and it's joyful. Clothing should be fun. Clothing should make you happy. There's so much stress in the world that if your closet is stressing you out, there's an issue. What you put on every single day, even if it's going to walk your dog, be with little kids, sitting at your desk, it does affect your mindset. And the program Stellar Style that we launched in January, we have a second one coming up March 8th. Shameless plug, not gonna lie, but if you've got the time during the pandemic, this program walks you through our system. And you get a stylist assigned to you that is coaching you the entire 3 months. So it's 90 days to Stellar Style. It's 2 one-hour sessions a month that are really fun. We do them in our new studio, which those of you that were on the call last week, was it last week? Time is just moving so fast. I think it was 2 weeks ago. By the way, the problem was I had my phone down there, and we are videotaping the classes on better equipment. But my phone, it was the carrier. So I did post a picture. I finally posted a picture in the Facebook group of the Stellar Style Studio. So I hope you saw that. But this class is really designed to walk you through our 5 modules. The 6 classes. The 6 is Q&A. The stylist team is going to come in and work that. Sarah Zengo is going to do a preview of spring for us. But the first 4 classes, and we just did the 3rd one this Monday night, are really as Kathy Smith would say, the meat and potatoes of what we do. And it's being demonstrated for you. I'm using a lot of the stuff that, you're seeing, and plus some other things that we have, but you're getting like the nuance, you're getting Q&A, and then you're connected to a stylist that's making it relevant for you. We have people in the class that are executives. We have people that are retired. We have people from all walks of life, but the system that we're explaining is ageless and timeless, and it's able to be customized. So anyway, I wanted to share that kicking off on Mary Beth's comment. Thank you, Mary Beth. This is a time to rethink and also think, how do I want to come out of COVID? It's going to be different. You know, we're going to be dressing again. I think the inauguration proved that. And my philosophy on the inauguration was people were so inspired because those folks actually got dressed up for us. And it was so nice to see people dressed up again. So there's definitely going to be situations where you put on your best clothes, and then I think day-to-day dress is going to be definitely more relaxed. There's new fabrics, but I think we're all going to be embracing getting out of our like yoga pants. I just read a really funny post somewhere that they wanted to know, you know, who is burning their yoga pants at the end of the pandemic. So anyway, those are my thoughts on that. Let me come in here and see. Let's see. Patricia, I can't wait to have a redo. Yes, I'm with you. I have Alexander, love it. I need a close-up from Mary Lou. Priscilla, love the outfit you're wearing. Thank you. This is a really old sweater. Oh, and this, if Janine's on the phone, Janine made me these bracelets a long time ago. And the girls that were in Stellar Style with us on Monday night heard my story, so please bear with me. I actually went into my closet Saturday and did the lesson that I was giving the women to do. I had a blast, but I went through all of my jewelry. I organized it. I came up with 5 items that I actually needed that I didn't have. And, you know, I rediscovered this bracelet. I rediscovered, you know, this awesome little furry thing that I'm just like loving this again. I don't know why, but I'm a weirdo. Oh, and look what else I discovered. This little happy hat. Isn't this the cutest thing? I think I got this at the Needham Community Council thrift store. I get a lot of little pics in there. But look how it really looks phenomenal with some of these lighter. I'm obsessing on this pink, by the way. I never wore pink in my life, and now I got more compliments on this pink last week. But you see how that just really goes nicely with it. And this pink sweater is the same one that I wore in the fall when I did the pink and brown story in the fall. So I did it with the red, the pink. The key here is not having so much stuff. It's kind of landing on what works for you. And these cashmere sweaters just work for me. And the ones with the higher neck look better on camera. And again, when I'm doing the videos, I'm trying to wear something that's relevant, but I don't want to I don't want people looking at what I have on and not the clothes, if that makes sense. So let me get in there. I feel like you were with me when I bought that hat. I probably was, Alexandra. Alexandra on the call is just phenomenal. You guys met her in our January Zoom. She's the one who shared her story. She's just so dear to me. And boy, January feels like a long time ago, but Alexandra shared her story, and she and I are just, she's on our foundation board. She does so much good work for so many people, and I just always love talking shop with you too. So you definitely were probably with me. Let's see, what else do I have here? We'd love to know your strategy for adding to your wardrobe each season. Great question. I start early. You know, we're in the fashion world, so I felt like Saturday, and I was in my closet. I was like, I need me. Where's me? I wish I had me. I was in there for a good couple hours. I was having fun. But when you have one of our stylists with you, I mean, it goes fast because we've got our rack set up, we've got the hangers, but I see what I have, and sometimes I can spend more money on my clothes, sometimes I can't. I've got 2 boys in college right now. So I kind of start there, and then another really great tip is to get, I have a few, is to get a couple of catalogs. I've got the Talbots here, of a brand that kind of connects to you. I've got J. Jill here, I've got Talbot, I've got Lafayette 148. A lot of our clients wear that brand. And go through it and start to look at the combinations and see what the shapes are. So that's one way I do it, Patricia, is I have a natural eye for what's goes together, but if you struggle with that, you know, start to look at how the catalogs put stuff together. So I usually add like a new shape pant. I'm a jacket girl, so I might add, I'll show you one. This is, you know, and I don't have a ton of clothes. Like I have my special pieces, but I do retire things. So this was a jacket that I bought. Oh my goodness, Kathy Smith would know. I did this to MC the Needham Community Council fashion show. It must have been 5 years ago. And I just loved it. And this definitely is a winter pastel. It's heavy. And that fashion show, if I remember, was in March. And March can be super chilly. And then I put it with this, the blouse that I opened with. And it just looked stunning. And I definitely left the blouse hanging, and see how the weight of this jacket and the weight of the shirt work together. So I did that, and I'm pretty sure I wore it with a black skinny pant because there's black in here. That's another thing. Whenever I see something light that's got black in it, I tend to grab it, even like this scarf, because these little tassels, it's just easy to coordinate. And I wore that hard. Then I found this pair of pants. I found another pair of pants in my travels that also works with it. So I grabbed those. So I don't know if that helps. I don't know if I answered your question. I also, and I think my mom is on the phone, on the call. I picked this up from, I just picked up these pants for my mom when I was out. I just love them. They're a lightweight gray, and do you see how, she has a lot of black, but you see how the gray just goes great with the pastel. So Mom, you're getting this. She got a really nice sweater for Valentine's Day with a heart on it. And I also got you a purple shirt for the Holy Cross graduations that'll be coming up in a year. She's got grandchildren at Holy Cross. So I always have a list, Patricia. I always kind of know what I'm doing. And if it's not on sale, it's got to be something that really kicks it out of the park for an event. I think that jacket I just showed you was not on sale. It's a Rebecca Taylor, and it just fit, because fit is everything. I had a big event, and I probably wore that to 10 speaking engagements over a 2-year period. And I wore it to an event that I wasn't speaking at, and this woman came to me and said, I love what you have on. What do you do for a living? And I ended up speaking to like 100 lawyers like 6 weeks later. She hired me, and I swear I bowed down to the jacket. I think the jacket got me the job. So we have a couple more minutes here. What else do we got? Mary Lou says, sometimes you have to pay up. You got it, girlfriend. Sometimes you got to pay up. And sometimes you got to retire things. Sometimes the clothes have to write you a check because you wear them so much. I have many things I'm looking at that need to write me a check. Oh, this also, I got this belt. It's a gray belt. I got this in Italy 2 summers ago. And that was also something that I was playing with because it goes with the boots. And like Sarah Zengo, I knew Sarah would love these sweaters. They're a little big on me. So I was playing with the belt, the gray belt, trying to make them work. And I made them work. I did make them work. But that's when I'm not a crazy person. Like, where am I right now? Where am I wearing my white boots, my belt, my Easter egg sweater? Where am I getting that dressed up? However, this with the white shirt, the relaxed jean, and probably these are another little booty that I've had forever in my closet. Like, I'm talking forever. These came from Lord & Taylor. Let's have a moment of silence for Lord & Taylor. Oh my goodness, do we miss that store? But I got these there, and you know, they're just so sweet with these lighter colors. So I'm keeping an eye on the time. It's 7:32. A couple of more announcements. What else was I going to say today? We do have, let's see, Sarah's saying she became a sweater person during the pandemic. I love sweat. Me too. I am like a total convert on the sweaters. we have a contest going on in February. I think Sarah's probably been plugging it along, but all you have to do is show up on 2 lives and comment. And we want you to comment because we want to know you're here. We want to know what's resonating so that we can plan the videos better. And we're going to pick a winner. And Sarah's going to pick. Sarah is our group monitor. And please DM Sarah, myself, anytime you have a question. If you want to know any how we work virtually, we're getting back to in person very soon. I think the misconception about a firm like ours is that we only work with the really high end. That's not true at all. Yes, we have our share of that. But most of the people we work with, it's just people that really want to save money. Like they want to learn a system that, to Patricia's point, like how do you do it? I'm organized. I have a list. I have my calendar. Like when I was in my closet, I knew I had to do the video, the live, the stellar style. I have a women's conference coming up next week that I want a fresh outfit for. And then I came up with 5 things that I needed at the store. And believe it or not, one of the things was little pearl earrings. I'm wearing a lot of studs right now because of the turtlenecks and the sweaters, and I didn't have a little pearl. So when I was at the mall, I think I got them Ann Taylor for, like, swear to God, $12. So if you're interested in a system, if you're interested in a partner, and we shop high and low, I think you're seeing that. And it's not about us. When we work with a client, it is just not about us. And the team that we have, Sarah Zengo, Kathy Smith, Mary McNally, Elizabeth Vergala, we don't let her go. She does some of our virtual. We have Janine Gerard, our amazing jewelry artist who also does special projects for us. We have the amazing Sabina who does all of our graphics. And we have Lori Starr who keeps our books for us and makes sure that everything runs smoothly. So we're a well-oiled machine. We are so looking forward to coming out of COVID. And now I have the wardrobe to really come out of COVID. So thank you all so much for coming tonight. I hope you got a couple of ideas that are easy to implement in your own system. And I just saw my coach, Chelsea, came in. Hello, Chelsea. And I have a goal for March 1 to have 500 people in this community, and we're at 480 as of 5 o'clock this afternoon. So I'm looking for 20 more people so that I can make good on my promise to Chelsea, who is just amazing. She's helping us so much with all this Facebook Live and our social and our messaging, and I just cannot say enough about Chelsea and the coaching program that I'm into. So just saw her come in. I wanted to give her a little bit of a shout out. But I'm going to go have my dinner and I'm going to sign off. And again, thank you all for coming. And if you have other questions, you know where to find me. And the DMs are, are really the best, a really great way to communicate with us. And Sarah is always available as well. Okay, see you later, everybody. Bye-bye.